Hi guys, Zach with Proline Kitchen Appliances. Today we've got a video for you on how to replace the driver inside of your range hood. Now this will need to be done on some models when your lights start to go out or if you start losing some of that power. First things first, we want to unplug our range hood from a power source and remove our baffle filters. And each model can be a little bit different, but I'm going to try to generally explain it the best I can. So if you're doing this at home with me, it makes the most sense. Now, once you get inside of here, you'll have your blowers of the range hood as well as a plate that's going to house all of our wiring. So we're going to have 4 screws on this model here. We'll just remove those. Now I'm using a 1/8 inch screwdriver. You guys can just use a normal Phillips for this. It doesn't matter too much. Now, once we've gotten those taken out, this will kind of hang loose, so be careful and handle it with care, but this plate will come off and it will reveal the circuit board housing, which will have all the wiring inside of that. Now, what we're going to want to do is locate the 4 screws on the outside of this circuit board housing. So we're going to remove those. And once we've taken that off, we'll just kind of slide it over here to the side. It might look like a lot once we kind of get inside of here, but what we're going to actually do to locate the driver is track these wires back. There's going to be wiring that goes behind the blowers in the units, and what we're going to do is locate the ones that kind of just go and tuck themselves up inside the hood. You guys can take your hands, and what you're going to look for and feel is just a small box up on the interior of the hood. This little white box is going to be what we're looking for, and inside of there, there's going to be 2 clips that we want to undo. You'll feel those with your hands again once you're inside. And as you can see, there's a little bit of adhesive on there. So that's what we'll remove. It might be a little firm, but just pull that off because we're going to replace it. And if you guys want to remove the driver from the circuit board, this black and white wire here, on the inside of these prongs, 1 in on both sides. So there's going to be 1 left over. If you guys want to grab this kind of rubber, you can just pinch it and be able to remove it. Okay, now once we've separated the driver from the circuit board, we can go ahead and set that aside. And if you guys are working on it while it's all still attached, just go ahead and move over to the driver. Now, once we have the driver, we're going to again want to take a 1/8 inch screwdriver. Now, this is the size that fits for me. If it's bigger, it's not going to fit. We want to remove the top white casing. And then what that's going to reveal is these 4 screw locations, right? Kind of housed inside these green parts right here where this black and white wiring is going to go. Now what we want to do is remove those screws from all 4 of those locations and take a picture before you guys do this, just so you don't forget the order that things need to be in. Now these screws aren't going to come all the way out, they kind of just have a ceiling, so unscrew them as much as you can, they're not going to come out. Now once we've got these screws kind of just to the surface of the green housing there, this black and white wire are just going to slide out of the unit itself. Now that's what we're going to replace, and again I say take a picture just so you don't forget which order they need to go in. Now once we've got our new driver as well as the wiring to our range hood, we want to make sure we are contacting our customer service team to get these parts and get them accurately. So we're going to take that new driver and remove the casing, and then just like we took it apart, we're going to put it back in the exact same order. We want to take the wiring from the range hood as well as the new driver, and then as you guys can see just inside the housing here, we can slide our wiring just back underneath. Once you guys have that set, we'll screw that all the way back down until it gives you a little bit of resistance, and then that one will be stuck, and we'll place the second one in its slot and do the same thing. Remember, one of the sides here are going to go with the clips that go up inside of the range hood, and then the other side is going to be those clamps that go inside of the circuit board. So again, it's kind of confusing, but just place both of those back inside the new driver. Take pictures before if you need to so you don't forget where you were. Now remember, on your guys' new driver, you're going to get that new adhesive. So all we're going to want to do is clip these back to where they belong and stick that back up inside where it was previously. Also remember the clamps on the circuit board to put those back where they needed to go. And we'll just flip this back and place those screws exactly where they were previously. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Put back everything the way it was before, replace those baffle filters, and if you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment down below. We'll be happy to answer those, or contact our customer service team at support@ProlineRangeHoods.com.